got a conundrum that I need your assistance with. There are some things as an adult male, it's kind of frowned upon to do.
Okay.
Usually, well, I feel like that's across the board, and you don't have to be an adult male for murder to be shunned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Sure.
All right, well, I guess, yes, you're not incorrect, but I feel like there are some things that are less acceptable for me to do that other people might not get looked
Hang
at.
out at a kid's park alone.
You're basically in the ballpark
Yeah.
here. I want to go to fun fields.
Oh, yeah. You can't go alone.
No, which
No.
is like a water park that has over the last couple of years, sprung up. I say over the last couple of years because it's like, it's,
I would say over the last 20 years, but okay.
has it really been that long?
The one like in Whittlesea or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was there when I was a kid.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been.
Yeah.
And it seems like at some point it got like a major overhaul. Like
Yeah, it did. It used to be like shitty.
Yeah, every time I hear about it now, it's like, oh, now we've got like a flume ride or whatever.
What's a flume?
What is a flume? I
I
don't know.
like you. Oh, no, that's Gotcha. Is that Gotcha and Flume?
Flume. Yeah, Flume is that I want to be like you. I don't think Gotcha is on that song.
Okay.
The Flume ride is like at SeaWorld where you take like a nice relaxing little ride in a boat and then at the end everyone gets splashed going down a hill.
Oh, cute.
But I don't even know if they've got one of those. But they've got like a lazy river and
Okay.
they've got like it seemed like the last couple of years have been big for fun fields is my
Okay.
point.
Well done, Fun Fields.
It's from an outsider's perspective turned into a water
Glow up.
park. It's definitely got to glow up. Turned into a place that I would finally want to attend.
This is what is so handy about having a wife.
Yeah.
You like international pass to go to these places.
Do I need a
You're like-
wife or do I need a
Any
child?
female, or I feel like any female helps.
Definitely. Like it helps more than just me going alone.
Yeah. I think more than having a child, a woman helps. Because like you and a child alone is still potentially frowned upon.
What could be my child?
Maybe.
I mean, it's probably my child.
Yeah, but
How many people-
See, the accusations are still flying. The eyebrows are still risen.
I feel like
Women add legitimacy.
so I have to have a woman and a child.
I think just a woman is fine.
Okay. I feel like most people at a water park, if they see me and a young child, they're probably going like, he knows this kid. It's not he picked this kid up out front and was like, hey, I need
wanna
your
go
help
to
to
the
get
water
into this water park.
I don't know. Like, I just still think a woman is more. If you want my opinion, like, what's the best beard for a water park?
Yeah, that's basically
Woman.
what I'm asking.
Woman is the best beard for a water park.
And woman of an adult age.
Yeah, adult aged woman.
But is there like a limit? Like if I'm showing up with like my grandma?
No, that's cute.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, if you're showing up with your grandma, that's like
Yeah.
John Edwards kind of level. That's again turned a new corner.
Weekend at Bernie's took a dark turn.
Or a really light turn. If you like water
Well,
parks.
I'm trying to get the least amount of
Eyebrow raises.
yeah, and I feel like me and a skeleton might raise a few eyebrows.
Yeah, I was thinking like
Going-
more ghost. I didn't go as dark
Oh,
as you.
okay.
That's why I said like John Edwards style. Like you're kind of communing with like a ghost is there with you.
But
or
no, I was
something.
thinking we're digging up corpses.
Ah, okay. No, I was thinking like Caspar kind of thing.
This is Caspar. Is this how we're saying it now?
Caspar?
Caspar, the friendly ghost.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm envisioning, you know how you go in those like inner tube rides and it's like it fits like 4 people and it's just like me and I'm propped up a skeleton on the other side.
And the photo gets taken.
It would almost be worth it for the photo. If we go, can we take a skeleton down the water slide?
For the one that takes the photo.
Yeah.
And we just put me and grandma on the
Yeah,
label.
Like I've got
I like your ability / not propensity, but like willingness. That's the word. Your yes and to using your dead family for comedy. I appreciate that. I couldn't go as far. I think I would feel like bad or sad. But your yes and to dead family for comedy, I appreciate it.
you used it first. You went to my dead grandma. Why?
No, I didn't. You said, "Can I take my grandma?"
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I
And
did
I'm
say
like,
that.
well, not your grandma. No, I said your yes and. I didn't say you necessarily
Fair
brought
enough.
it up.
No,
But
you're
yeah,
right.
I appreciate. I'm trying to give you a compliment. Why are you so mad? I appreciate
All right,
your yes and.
No, I accept the compliment. They're not doing much for me in death, so they may as well be the butt of a joke.
Just saying, I appreciate the yes and.
And if I die, I'd expect you to do the same for me.
Do you? You want me to use you as a butt of jokes if you're dead?
I mean, if they're funny ones.
They won't be.
Oh, well. Yeah, use me only in good jokes,
I'll
please.
try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so my thinking was I went out for basically drinks with a few friends who have kids recently. And I was trying to convince them, hey...
Can I borrow your child?
Well, no.
Again, that's eyebrow raising.
Not borrow, but if you're thinking...
Take? Even worse.
Yeah, permanently, this is now my kid.
Can I adopt your child?
Yeah. No, the whole reason that I'm in this predicament is because I don't want the responsibility of a child.
Yeah.
But I do
You
want
do
to go
want
to
the
a
fun
water
of fun
park.
fields.
Exactly.
And maybe that is where you've hit the nail on the head.
You think this is why people are having kids to get into theme
No,
parks?
I was going to say the opposite. Like, theme parks exist because it can't all be drawbacks. So they're like, okay, you've got the responsibility of a child, like broken sleep, like the rest of your life, never like breathing an easy breath, worrying about them. But stress-free trips to the water park.
Do you think it's stressful?
Well, not stress-free.
Yeah.
Like, eyebrow raise free.
That's true,
I guess.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
stress-free, because yes, I imagine it's still very stressful.
Yeah, not for me though, because they're not my responsibility. But I just want...
But that's what I'm saying. That's why you can't have it. It's like, no, you can't have old doo-doos with no bing bongs, is what I'm saying.
Of course. And that needs no follow-up explanation.
Well, what do you say? Like, boo-boo is bad. What's good? Ding dong.
Okay. Just...
What's good? What's the good sound for you? Mine's bing bong. Okay, well, it can't be all boo-boo without...
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just saying, there's got to be some benefits. Pros and cons. Like, you know, a lifelong love you've never felt before. Mm-hmm. And eyebrow raise free trips to theme parks.
Yeah. So
And
that's...
what if it's you and your, like, 16-year-old son, though? Does that start eyebrows raising again?
No, I feel like 16 is still water park appropriate.
Or, like, what age could your sons get to when it's like, I raised you and now look at you, you're useless to me? Like, can you and your dad, again, could you and your mum go to a water park together? I feel like you could.
Yeah, I feel like it could, but I think there's a middle ground. Like, I'm probably not going with like a 25-year-old. Maybe
Really?
maybe early 20-year-old.
You're like, no, you've got to push them out of the nest and they can fly back.
Yeah, like
It's like the yearling when he comes back and shows you his family. You like have to shoo him away. Isn't that what happens at the end of the yearling?
I'm not a big yearling connoisseur, so
But I think you have to like shoo them away at 20 and be
Yeah.
like, don't come back here, make your own life. And then they come back from the forest and show you their family.
I think that's the scenario. Like once they're able to flee the nest, i.e. get to fun fields on their own.
Yeah.
So like, let's say 18 with a driver's license.
Okay. They need a few years to navigate the world on their own before you say, thank you
Yeah.
for showing me your family, i.e. taking me to fun fields.
Then it's like, I no longer need a parent to get there.
Right.
And so therefore it's no longer cool to hang out
Okay.
with you. So then
But I
you're
need
in
to
no
get to the
man's
age where
land.
I want to have a parent there.
Yeah, exactly. Then it comes back around maybe a decade or so later. But there's definitely like a...
You should take your mum to fun fields. She would add legitimacy.
She's not interested in
Why?
fun fields.
Which
She
part?
doesn't.
The
She
fun or the
doesn't.
fields?
She doesn't leave the house.
Really?
I mean,
I appreciate that. What a good woman then. I have always liked your mum, but this really adds to the picture.
yeah. No, my initial reaction was, I was talking to my friends with kids because I felt like this is basically a kid's activity.
Mm-hmm.
I need the legitimacy of
Mm-hmm.
being like, you know, a guardian for one of these people.
But I feel like, again, it could go so wrong. Like, I just think you have a woman is so much safer. Because if you're a man, like, just let's say it's not your kid, even if you're close with this kid, right? And you're a man.
I mean, I wouldn't be. It would be friends, children's who I'm close with their parents.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, even if you are close with the child, though,
Yeah.
and they crack the shits and they're, like, screaming over your shoulder while you're trying to get out of there, and they're like, you're not my dad.
No, I'm not
You're
going.
back in hell.
No. My idea is we go as a group.
Oh.
It's not just the children.
I thought it was you and child, and I was like, this could go horribly
No, I
wrong.
don't need the responsibility of.
No, I'm just
taking
saying, like, you dragging out a screaming child that's yelling, you're not my father. That's so much worse for you than just going alone.
Yeah, no, fair. I'll happily pass that responsibility off to the actual parent.
Yeah.
I was more thinking like, hey, most kids' things that you guys are going to do are like, I'm not going to come to see Paw Patrol live with you.
Yeah, no.
But if you've got any plans to go to the theme park,
Count me in.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
tag along because that sounds like a good time, and I'm looking for the excuse to, like, just going alone to a water park seems like quite sad.
Yeah.
Especially when we're talking about, like, I assume they've got these rides where you have, like, multiple people on a raft.
This is
And so,
you.
yeah, it's either me.
Would I catch you smile? Like, if we took a photo of you alone in the raft, would you be like grinning like crazy, or would it just be like you looking?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, that's what would be funny.
Depends what I'm vibing on the day. I feel like if it's a busy day, I would have to, like, join another group of 3 or something.
Yeah, okay.
And so that would almost make it awkward.
With someone else's child.
Yeah, I'd be the child, essentially.
Yeah, I still think a woman is.
So you think I could just take...
It's like when you get a deer to eat out of your hand. That's getting a woman to go somewhere with you. They're like, oh, you're endorsed by a skittish deer. You must be okay.
All right, well, this is sounding better. I reckon it will be easier to...
Coax an adult woman to go with you.
than to, like, convince my friends with children, because I feel like that's, 3 people's schedules that you have to align as opposed to
I don't think
just
you
one.
have to align the baby's schedule.
I mean, they're probably pretty...
Maybe just 2 people's schedule.
Yeah, but like I said, like,
You think the baby might have something on?
pretty popular kid.
Yeah, okay.
Midnight Crisis.